Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogi on Monster here, along with, well, not yet, but she'll be here in a minute. Stevie B, welcome to Wild Fascination, or WTF, as we like to call it. Good to see everybody here in chat already. Yeah, Stevie's here. She's just getting ready, doing her thing. I couldn't wait. You couldn't wait. So here we go. Like I said, it's great to see everybody here tonight. Harold, how's it going? You were the first one in the door. LAB Mike, what's up? Mike? Who else we got in here? I know Sharon Guy's in here. Hey, Sharon. Who else? Danny Staten, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Can you guys hear me all right? Because I moved the mic, I put it on a boom, so it's higher. And I don't know if you guys can pick this up all right. Are you hearing air conditioner noise now because it's higher or anything? Just let me know. Who else? Hey, Jane Samuelson, how are you? Alex Perez, what's up, buddy? Yes, that boom was the one you gave us. Thank you. I don't know if I can swing it around, but it's on. It's there. It's too far over. I got to put it. It's in the middle so we can both share it. Because yeah, we haven't figured out that dual mic thing yet. But yeah. See already, I'm gonna have to find my glasses. Northwoods, how's it going? Helton, what's up, buddy? AKA Faster Man. Hey, Kimmy. How are you? Sister Kim. All right, where are we? So, I'll wait till Stevie gets here.
I'm almost there. I'm sorry.
She's here.
I'm here. I promise.
Hasn't planted her butt down yet.
Not yet. Almost. Make a cup of coffee real quick. Here.
Oh, those are.
I think I cleaned them.
Those are them. Oi. No, I can read.
You see now?
Can you see me now? So yeah, I think I said, Jim, what's up? Jim says, hope everyone's having a great day. Can't complain. We're all here. Indeed. I don't know if you heard Stevie say, thank God that we're all here.
Except for me.
Well, you're here. You're just not visible. Oh, too much crap under my wheels. No, I have a tendency to put stuff next to me, and the wall is right here, and so I have like the extra boom for there's two booms for the mics. The other one's like, no, I'm good with coffee. No, I already have one cup, and 2 cups gonna kick my ass or keep me up anyway. Thank you. Yes, Cammy, I have glasses. Jim says, don't worry, I'm typing tonight. Who's worried?
Yeah, right?
So yeah, for anybody that's new, welcome. Well, welcome everybody. What Stevie and I do is I'll post a link in chat to the show, and anybody can click on that link and come hang out. You know, you got a story you want to tell, something you want to talk about, just want to introduce yourself, say hi, come hang out. Oh. Like hazards around here. I gave Maya a steak bone earlier, and she must have left it in an area where it could be stepped on. Breeze, what's up? Great to see you. How about that debate the other night? Jane, I didn't watch it. Can't talk about it.
Just keep seeing all the shorts and the memes.
I don't even watch them. I'm just that not political.
Yeah, well, I don't think the debate was that political. Left a lot of people scratching their heads,
Oh, really?
from what I understand. I didn't see the whole thing either.
Jim
Not
said
enough.
he's working the bugs out of the new camera.
Not enough to speak on it.
BCGs, birth control glasses. These aren't far from those.
I haven't heard that in a while. Not since the army.
Let me know when you're ready.
Almost. Maya, you gotta move over, baby.
Maya, you gotta come here. Come over here. Move over. Move over. Move over. I know. I know. It's a pain in the ass. It was.
Well,
She sits right in between us.
I can't do it without rolling.
Hold on.
I don't want to hurt her, but she just gotta move over.
Come on.
No, you gotta move over, baby. Come on.
There you go. Good girl right there. Sorry. I don't know where the green one is. Lighter.
Obviously,
You know what? I can't get people on if I don't put
if you
the
don't post the link.
link in chat. It helps.
Oh, you could bring me up.
You sure you're ready?
No, I'm not, but sure.
There we go. What's up, Stevie?
Hey, yeah, look at my camera. Ooh, excuse me, guys, while I get my shit together.
I cleaned your camera before, so
Thank you.
didn't clean mine. Carol, how's it going? See your cousin Barrel's making a wreck down in the
In the
Caribbean.
Yeah. Right?
Same
Hey,
spelling, just
Christy.
being a G.
Jane, how you doing? You got a new cat?
Oh,
It's totally been out from hiding. I think the first thing I need to do is turn the volume down
last
on my
thing we need
phone.
around here is new cat.
Oh God.
I don't mean in this house, just in
No,
this
just in this
neighborhood.
within a mile of here.
My neighbor, I was walking through the laundry room. It's just, you got to go outside to go into the laundry room here. And I walked by his carport, and there's like 3 kittens. I mean,
Little tiny ones.
well, not, they were, a couple weeks. They weren't blind.
Can we
It's
catch
like-
one of them?
Damn, like it's just there's too many cats around here. Jane says, Stevie, you look pretty.
No. Thank you. But thank you. No, I'm sorry I'm late. I got out of the shower and it was too hot. And yeah. That's my only reason.
Well, I got to figure out how to control the heat in here. My Florida room easily gets to 110 degrees during the day. and that radiates through the sliding glass doors, and then there's 2 plexiglass windows also.
That whole wall that lines that Florida room is nothing but windows. Sliding glass doors and windows.
So that radiates.
Well, you walk in from the middle of the house to the living room, back this end of the house, you can tell the temperature difference.
I don't have the central air working. I have 2 window units.
And for the most part, it's enough.
Yeah, it's been keeping up, but then you get these hot days where it doesn't cool up enough that it gets a little warm in here.
Yeah.
What's up, Jimmy?
Hey.
How you doing?
Hot.
Yeah.
Me too.
It's 113.
Yeah.
Feels like it in here. I'm kidding.
Where are you? Are you down in the valley?
We're in Mesa.
That's hot.
I like Mesa. I really do, because there's so much to go do.
Yeah.
But Brandon and I went up to Cottonwood yesterday, and it was hot up there, but it was humid, but there was a cool breeze, and it was different, and I miss it.
Yeah, and I think that's
Cottonwood's a lot different. No, Cottonwood's a lot different in heat. Even if it's the same degrees, it's a lot different.
Yeah, I mean it's usually a 15 to 20 degree difference from the valley to Cottonwood.
Yeah, we don't have humidity down here unless it's gonna rain, and it sucks.
Monsoon season, yeah, that's when you get your humidity.
Well,
it's coming up.
It's nice when it rains, but it's not raining.
So,
not yet.
We get storm. Our rain's been sporadic here in Central Florida where we're at, but like it's raining all around us in Florida, just not here.
Yeah. Like last night we got a storm at like 2 a.m. It was thundering and lightning. Yeah. It was,
are you guys aren't being affected by Beryl, right?
No. Florida's not going to be affected by that.
I didn't think so.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, because it's probably going to just stay its course
and it's staying south, right?
Go into Mexico, or if it diverts north, it'll affect like Texas. I don't think.
Well, it could come up to Arizona. I'd love it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so hot.
Hey,
there's pros and cons to being down here. I loved Cottonwood. I loved Cottonwood because I was up there yesterday and it was so green and so cool. You got a breeze and it was cool. And everything was so green. Down here, it's a concrete jungle. And it sucks.
Everything's brown.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it sucks. They're cutting back the palm trees, everything. It's nasty.
Well, that's where you chose to be.
Sandra Piper, how you doing, huh?
Thanks, Sandra.
Good to see you.
Yeah, it's
Whoa,
no, it's another hot summer here. Last year was brutal. Looks like this year is going to be the same.
It already is. That looks like it is.
Yeah, but you guys have humidity where we don't.
Yeah, well, humidity sucks.
Yeah, sucks the life out of you.
I'm not sure. I'm kind of liking. I kind of like. I think I would like humidity at this point.
No.
Oh, it sucks so bad.
Bristol, what's up? No, if you got back into it, you'd be like, oh fuck, because it's oppressive. It's just
thick. It's just a thick air. It's hard to breathe, and it makes it difficult.
And I'll tell you what, it's no different in the heat in Mesa. It's oppressive and you can't breathe.
Yeah.
Without humidity. It just sucks. It's a concrete jungle is what it is.
And that's the problem. That's why it doesn't cool off at night, because it's all radiant heat at night. During the day, the sun just heats up all the concrete, and there you go. It doesn't cool down.
Yeah, no, we've had 100 degrees at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Jay Fritz. How you doing, Jay?
What's up, Jay?
That's exactly what just happened.
Hey, Jay.
Shower, step out. You need a shower.
Yeah. You can't just stay in the shower. You got to get out every once in a while. Get all funky.
Hey, I've used my hose for a shower. It's not the end of the world.
Shower's a shower. I like mine a little more warm.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me. My hose is hot as hell. I gotta let it cool off a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Hit yourself with boiling water. Yeah,
I've tried washing my hair off in a couple times for interviews and stuff. Oh my God, I thought I was going to boil my hair off.
You only do that once, maybe twice. It depends on how long in between you did it the last time.
Right.
That's why my hair is so short. I'm just saying.
Murray, what's going on?
Grasshopper. Christy was saying something about weird clouds, and I said something the other day. I come home from work and looking across these fields of just open ranch. The clouds, it almost looked like a shelf, just one line straight across as far as you could see. Behind it was the worst looking ominous clouds you could possibly imagine. In front of it, blue sky, white fluffy pretty clouds.
Jay said someone said that I need my glasses to find my glasses.
Need glasses to find them.
Mike, what's up?
That's pretty much me.
He's muted.
Mike, you're muted. I don't think he wanted to come on that quick. I'll put him backstage till his no, I'll put him backstage. Here we go. What's up, Mike?
I have the echo going. I'm trying to fix it.
Hey, Mike.
I have the show open somewhere.
Wow, you're really dark. I can't see you.
Is it good now?
You sound right.
Oh, we can hear you fine.
All right,
I can hear you fine. I just can't see you.
I can't. Yeah, he's in the dark.
And there he goes.
Dun, dun, dun.
There he is.
Right on.
There he is.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. But there you go. There you go.
Put it back. Put it back.
Hey, Mike.
So what's going on, Mike?
Yeah, I don't know. It was a busy day. Busy day.
Running around.
Yeah, a lot of things. Some things I won't talk about, like my morning. But and then I just finished. I go and watch my friend play volleyball a lot, and then they actually ended up putting me I actually got put in the game, so I was diving in the stand and shit. And yeah, I mean, I'll pay for it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
yeah.
tomorrow
Wake up all
yeah, the I'm trying to let anything go by. But
well, it's a good thing you got some time coming up where you can
just chill.
Is that the segue?
Yeah,
that's the segue.
All right. So
now.
Yeah.
Just for me, where's Mike from?
I'm
Long
over
Island.
here.
Yeah, over here.
Long Island.
New York.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But Mike's gonna be taking a trip south in a week. He's hopping on a plane and coming down to Florida.
Awesome.
Yeah, next Tuesday he's flying down. Well,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Tuesday, but it's like
No,
you
no.
get in at like technically Wednesday.
Pretty much,
Wednesday.
yeah. Pretty much, it'll be like the middle of the night. It's the only way I could get like a decent price
Oh,
on
no,
a flight.
Oh,
And you guys were very accommodating. Like, otherwise,
Red eye's the way to go.
if no, this ain't no red eye. This is like this is like probably the slowest plane in the fleet. It's but
comes with orders.
it'll get me there. It's like the red bloodshot eye. That's the plane.
It's the pink eye flight.
Yeah. But we're gonna finally
So
get to meet
cookie
him. We're gonna finally get to meet in person, and they're gonna have to deal with me for a whole week.
You're gonna have to deal with us, buddy. You're
Yeah.
stuck.
So next Tuesday after the show, I might even cut the show early on Tuesday. I'm not sure yet.
I really don't.
We got to drive down to Orlando to the airport.
No, I'll wait. It should work out.
We're not
Yeah,
gonna
it's
leave you at Orlando Airport. We're gonna never see you again.
Hey,
I'm
good luck. You got to put up with my brother.
Yeah.
Good luck.
It'll be all right. I think it'll be all right.
What?
I was reading what Christy wrote. Hashtag pink eye flight.
Pink eye flight. Yeah.
So I'm just looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out and getting up to
Meeting new
Ocala.
people.
Yeah. Well,
Well, that's why we do what we do. As far as wherever we go out to meet new people.
Right.
Be it a whatever.
I'm hoping they let. I mean, it's so hot down there, obviously. So, like, I'm pretty sure we'll be doing stuff like at night as well. Like when it comes to like going out, if we do like stuff in the field. Like,
Mike, where are you from?
New York.
No, we're in Long Island.
Oh, Long Island.
Oh,
Yeah, Long Island.
please. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, over here. I grew up in Smithtown.
Jersey
Smithtown.
girl.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Kimmy and Pammy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lobo Chris, what's up? Prospecting, good to see you.
Yeah, so I said basically all donations from here on out that I get, like, I haven't gotten any in a long time, but I mean, they'll go towards.
Well, you don't ask,
Well, there's some kind people out there. Some of them are here today, and they're very, very generous, and like, but
Oh my God.
whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, I got some stuff in mind that I want to do. While you're here. One involves a boat.
It always involves a boat.
Well, it always involves a fishing pole, that's for sure.
I
That's where
don't know about fishing, but there's some places I want to take you out here local that are pretty cool.
the one place you told me that the
Except I still did not see my manatee.
Oh, you didn't see a manatee when you were down here, did you?
No.
they're wow.
I'm coming back for that, dude. I'm coming back.
They
Right on. What were you saying, Mike?
that one place your buddy does that was finding the shark teeth. I'd love to go there. I don't know how far that is, but
Well, that's.
I know where it is. I'm just trying to think. It's not recommended that going upstream because it's upstream.
Well, it's that time of year where it's going to be the busiest.
Yeah.
And it's around the holidays, so it's going to be just flooded with people.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay.
Yeah.
We have one up here too. Like all the like popular spots up here too are like that too. Like, and I go like.
Well, the best way to get to it is going the wrong way, and with how I guess it's in season, you're more likely to run across authorities out there during this time of year than you wouldn't any other time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like if you Google top places to kayak or
That's one of
canoe,
them.
that's the first thing that comes up for a cow.
Okay.
There's so many places out here. There's so many springs that have that crystal clear water that you can see 30 feet down.
What
Can
if
we go? Not really.
Well, I think it's just readily available that
Hold on, Kim.
we've gone. You know, I've been tons of times. You've been once.
Well, I took Kim and Pammy, my other sister. We went to.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Where we go? Rainbow Springs. I think we went to Rainbow.
Yes. It was awesome. It was beautiful.
No, so the last time my ex went swimming in Florida, she was mistaken for a manatee.
I didn't know they could walk.
She said last time she went swimming.
No, you gotta come out of the water sometime.
You bought this is true.
Push it back. It's gonna drown.
No, Rainbow Springs was amazing.
Well, plus they have back in the day, like they had the springs, but they also built up around it, and they put in man-made waterfalls. Some of them are running, some of them don't. But it was a major attraction, and now it's just it's still an attraction, but it's not like it used to be. But there's a lot of places. We'll find something. We'll do. Don't worry.
We got some stuff in
I'll
mind.
hook you up.
Or not. You know, there'll be a lot of.
You might want to just chill.
Yeah, I mean, I think like I was saying, I think it's just gonna be a pain in the ass. Like if I'm more, my biggest concern is like the carry on. Like I'm afraid if I just do a carry on, that they're gonna tear my shit apart and be like, oh, you can't bring that, you can't bring that, you can't bring that. And then I'm gonna be like, all right, what do I do now? You know what I mean? Like,
well,
the last time I flew,
it depends on what you're trying to bring on, dude.
They don't want you to bring anything to drink. I mean, unless you get it from after you pass the security. But
yeah, but he wants to put his flashlights in there.
They're not going to say anything about none of that.
Yeah, I'm just worried about them like open.
Yeah, I can see some TSA agent going, "Ooh, that's a nice flashlight."
But
yeah, I'm sorry, sir, you can't bring this with you.
Yeah,
because he wants it on his belt.
Why? I mean, it's.
I don't.
They tell you to throw it out, and like most people, like
It's usually stuff that like personal hygiene items, stuff like that, drinks. People try to bring If you try to bring a bottle of water, they're gonna make you throw it out. Stuff like that, not electronics. They ask you if you have electronics on you before you go through because of how they scan it.
Certain batteries aren't supposed to.
Yeah, like I think lithium it's I believe.
It's supposed to fly certain batteries.
Yeah.
But I would look into it before. I don't think it's a big deal.
What I found so far was like they suggest that you bring it on the plane, which is weird. But like they have to be smaller than 7 inches. So I don't know. Both of mine are like small flashlights. So I think I'll just bring the psionics and a couple of flashlights and see what happens. And I'll pack light, whatever.
And like we said, I mean, you're going to be here a week. You don't need a week's worth of clothes because we have a washer and dryer, so you can pack smart.
Don't bring anything for cold weather because you'll never see it once you get here. You'll never want to look at it.
You don't need a sweatshirt.
What's cold weather?
People pack crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
People bring shit with them, and half of it they don't use.
I do it all the time.
So do I. I do. Shut up, you.
168 was a prime example.
Shut up, you.
Hey, Russ.
Hey, what?
Brandon and Jada are thinking about getting married at Mingus Mountain Outlook.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, we went up there. We went up there yesterday and took some pictures. It would be so gorgeous if they got married up there.
The one on the side of the road, or
no,
top of Mingus, up by like the
the viewpoint.
I don't know where the viewpoint is. I know there's the jump off point for the hang gliders.
No, it's past that.
No, that's cool up there. It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. So we went and took some
When you're up
pictures.
there, if you look to the left, you can see where I got married. On the train tracks in the distance.
To the left.
I wouldn't do that to them.
I gotta
What?
move some stuff.
No, they're actually looking at double wedding because they have friends that want to get married in the forest. So we'll see.
In the forest.
It is the forest.
Oh no, it is. It's gorgeous up there. That's why I love going up on top of that mountain. Like I'd take the Polaris up there and go from the bottom, and I don't know if I ever took you up there, Kim, like the back way.
No.
But you're on like goat trails up there with a 600-foot cliff. It's crazy.
No, the viewpoint is just at the end of it. It's kind of between where they have the cell towers.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But it's like to the right of the cell towers. But it's gorgeous. I don't know if I can share the pictures.
That mountain's at like 7,000 feet, guys.
Yes.
It's cool up there.
No, it's awesome.
Or in the backside of it.
That's high.
But they're thinking about it. They're thinking about it like a potluck afterwards, and just having a barbecue.
When are they doing it? When are they getting married?
And that's still to be decided. They don't know yet.
Right on.
I don't know if it's this year or next year, but we'll see.
Northwood says wedding in the forest equals cryptid buffet. I don't know. I think that there might have been reports, at least one report from up on that mountain somewhere. I know, I've heard them in Prescott, and on the other side of that mountain is Prescott. So there's been reports in Prescott and Prescott Valley of Bigfoot.
I can't wait to go anywhere. I know.
Well,
that's an Arizona.
Well, Russell, you'll appreciate this. When we first got up there, the thunder and lightning started as soon as we got up there. And then when we got down off the mountain,
Sorry.
Can we cut out? I think.
It froze up.
I'm sorry. Okay.
All right. Let me.
Excuse me 1 second.
Give me.
I'll just put her backstage. So what'd you drop? Oh, she still froze backstage.
Yeah, we were gonna try to do this whole damn thing like where like I waited till like the Thursday and like at least it was my brief idea where like I was like gonna try to wait till like a week from now.
Well, that's what I was saying. Was I was asking him.
And then
are
just,
saying
and then
anything?
just
Or
be like, yeah, but
I didn't want to say anything if
Why? It's no big deal.
if you were
I know, but
wanting to say anything.
it would have been kind of funny. I don't know if I was just sitting there next to you guys at one point out of nowhere. But
Well, you're still gonna be.
I did that with Kevin Keeney up on the Mogollon Rim.
You did that with me over when you got back from.
Well, we
When you got
were.
back
I was at his house, and I was in the
I remember
garage, and
that.
he was on the front porch,
I remember that.
and
That was
he
the
got
first time
up,
we did that.
and then he came into the garage,
I
but
remember.
just the way I was sitting, he said something like, "Oh, I got to get a water or something." I said, "Oh, grab me one."
yeah,
And then he comes in and somebody
Yeah,
hands
it's a
me a
lot.
water, and then sits down next to me, and I slide over. But it was funny because the way it was set up, the way we were sitting, it still looked like there was a split screen.
I did it with
It did. It really did. I remember.
I did it with Jessica Jones, Cryptid Hunter. She was in the chat when we were in Montauk, and a lot of people didn't know that like we were in the same place or whatever. And like she was like in the chat, and I was like, why don't you just come join the show or whatever? And like next thing you know, she just like walked down the stairs and like sat down, and we did the stream together. And
it's cool when you can do shit like that.
Yeah. I remember Danny Staten was there. He was like, motherfucker. He was like wigging out.
Well, it was always like, because when her and I sat across from one another, we're always like looking over the computer and looking up. Now we just look at each other, and people, I'm sure they're like, if they don't know, why does he keep, why does it look like they're looking at each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming this way.
And it trips him out when I reach over and, tap her on the shoulder.
Sharon, good night.
Jay says, let me treat us all to dinner. Sharon says, Jay, oh, thanks. I'll be there. What time?
Oh, maybe that's why he said Sharon good night, because she wanted.
No, he says, you're welcome for sure, Sharon.
Yeah, I hope I get to meet Jay. He seems like a character. Well, you guys know where I'll be if anybody. I'm hoping to go with because Brian Montauk is Strange is having his book signing on the 6th, so I'm hoping to go. I think Jane Samuelson's gonna pick me up, and we're gonna go down there. And
right on.
Yeah, because he's just show some support, some love, and then I think we're gonna all do dinner after which I mean, she's one of the most generous people I've ever met in my life. Like,
that's awesome.
Anyway, yeah. So like, anyway, it's cool too that Brian's like, like, it's just so crazy to like see your buddy like that you go out with like in the field and like see him sitting in a Barnes and Nobles like signing books. You know what I mean? Like, it's like it's gonna be weird, I don't think there's going to be like, a huge crowd, but
right.
Yeah, it's still cool. Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm definitely picking you up and taking you dudes out to dinner. Oh,
that is a cool blanket.
Look, and Jane, another time, Jane, it's something else Jane sent you. Half the shit I got is from her.
Excuse me. Gate Smasher. Good to see you.
These are actually like my storage.
What's up, Gate Smasher?
I have storage tubs under here, so like I just like get tired of that being my background. Like, 'cause I don't have anywhere to set up. Like, I'm not like one of those people that has like like my whole like I just sit the hell down like at the last minute. You know what I mean?
We both look back.
No, like it's a great concept, but I have kids that tear shit up, so like I don't have that.
Oh, I get it.
You know what I mean? I don't have my.
To me, it just makes sense to put, a backdrop, but just make it the wall behind you and sit, with your back to the wall.
Yeah.
Some people, like to see the whole room behind them, or
whole office.
Yeah.
I actually got to dig in a bunch of these. I'm gonna send a package ahead, like with a bunch of stuff for you guys. And
Patrick, good to see you.
Maybe some things that I don't know that won't make it. I don't know. Anyway,
dude.
I'll be in Florida. I'm excited about that. But not, it's cool because like I don't know, like I haven't been down that way yet, you know what I mean? At all. And it's one of the biggest things I want to experience is like different places. Like really want to do places. And like that's why like I mean, to me, your area is awesome. Like you have a lot of shit real close, like from what I could see, Oh
yeah. If you look at it like on Google Earth and just to see how much forest is there,
just like
the greenways, and there's so much shit down here.
Yeah, and there's so many places where they've put boardwalks, it looks like, through these beautiful like preserve areas where like it looks like prime habitat. I guess they're called like skunk ape down there or whatever. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I
Swamp ape, skunk ape,
yeah,
whatever.
I don't push, I don't push my agenda anymore. I don't give a shit. But I know they're not an ape, you know what I mean? But
no, it's funny that you'll down here you can approach somebody and mention Bigfoot. Oh, there's a Bigfoot in Florida. What about, you ever heard of a skunk ape? Oh yeah, we got those. And then I go, oh, it's the same thing. What?
Well, it's funny. It's funny. I actually did a clip for
Goodens, what's up?
I did a clip for a movie for Bigfoot Anon. I don't know whatever happened to it. I don't know if he ever used it, but I was supposed to be getting chased by something. It was like native to the peninsula. It was like, I think it was like the short-nosed bear or something, like, like it was something that was like,
They were the short-nosed bear was a vicious predator.
yeah, it was like it's like, I guess today it would be a cryptid, but like, it did exist at some point. So anyway, I like shot this.
I wouldn't call something extinct a cryptid. Like,
well, that's
the Tasmanian tiger. I wouldn't call a cryptid.
I think it's weird too, because like the size coelacanth, yeah, like it is Tasmanian tiger, right?
No, the coelacanth's the fish.
Oh, okay. So there's
Tasmanian tiger is a
xylophone or something. Xylophone,
xylophone,
or whatever, and yeah,
xylophone, something like that.
Yeah. So my man Forrest Galante, like, I've had a couple interactions, and he calls it a cryptid, and I'm like, it's not. I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm like, I can't understand.
Chupacabra cryptid, not a. This existed, and then it probably still does exist.
Yeah, well, I mean, I love what the guy does. I really do. Like, I really do. But then there's other times, like, he's like sits down, it's same thing with Joe Rogan. Like, sometimes I love what he's talking about. Other times I'm like, what the hell is his deal? Like, is he into it, or is he, is he clowning it? Like,
yeah.
Is it a big ass joke, or are you really, like I don't know where you lay, where you lie here. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a back and forth for some people. Oh,
Ghost Dragon, what's up? Good to see you.
Feisty Kitty, been a while.
Hey, Feisty.
I think she's a Jersey.
Feisty Kitty?
I think so, yeah.
Jersey, yeah.
I might be making shit up. I don't.
How you doing, Michael?
What's up, Michael?
You come up for air?
Put down the fishing pole.
I am, Goodens. I am sensitive about their labels. I don't even like for the longest time, I didn't even like calling them Bigfoot. Like, I was like, I just felt weird. Like, I was like, why did I call my chat like? And at the time, I had only like I was kind of like emulating like what I thought everybody did. I just didn't know, I was just like, someone was like, make a channel, and I'm like, what do they call it? They're like, just call it where you're from and Bigfoot, and like that's literally how it came about.
Like, where you're from and Bigfoot.
That's literally just how it came about. Like,
that's funny. It's like throwing a dart.
Yeah. But I thought that's how like everybody did it. Like, like, oh, Florida Bigfoot, this guy Bigfoot, that guy Bigfoot. And like everyone just did it, and that's like how it went. So we all, and we were all gonna like just collab, like happily. Like every state was gonna be. I was so ignorant.
It's not impossible.
No,
it's just
I had hope for a new generation, and then there was a couple of guys going strong that were young, young bucks, and then they went different ways, doing different things, and I respect that, but I had high hopes for a couple of young cats that,
Well, if this is going to continue on, the younger generation is going to have to pick it up, or it's just going to, stay a myth and a legend.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Russ, you keep flashing. Like there's lights flashing.
Yeah. I think it's his
Kind of weird.
his laptop. Yeah. It's because he's wearing
Oh,
there we go.
It's the reflection from the
Oh,
glass.
Nope, still doing it.
I don't.
Yeah,
Does everybody?
it's on your end.
No,
I
I'm
think.
not. Yeah, it's not me. I don't see it.
Gate Smasher says the truth must be told to the younger generation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know.
It's like, yeah. Well, they believe it or not. I don't know. They seem to believe in anything. Why not? Throw that one out there.
Prospecting says Stevie spent too much for her Bigfoot. So did you.
Too much what?
For my Bigfoot. It's been started prospecting.
I have
Yeah, but Russ, when Pammy and I were up at Worthington, we heard this huge crash of a tree, and everybody in the campsite went to look to see what it was, and we couldn't tell, and we couldn't tell where the tree was either.
Really?
It was weird.
That's on its side.
No, it was weird.
We were fishing one day. We had just gotten there and we're setting up, and sure as shit, right behind us.
I think before that we kind of heard something back
in the woods,
and then
There's
we got settled,
stream that runs through there.
I mean, we gotten settled. We're casting a few, and a tree went down kind of right behind where the truck was parked.
We just kept on fishing.
Kept fishing.
Ignored it.
Thought twice about going back there to pee again.
That's why it happened.
Not that time. Got going back there the time before that.
Now this was a huge crash of a tree. You could hear it. The whole campsite heard it. We were at Worthington when we were for Daddy's the first anniversary of Daddy passing.
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool. It did, but nobody saw what we couldn't find the tree.
That's weird.
Sharon says, I'm teaching my granddaughter now. She's only 8, but she knows what's in the woods.
Good.
That's cool. I wish somebody would have told me. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It probably wouldn't have made a difference, honestly. I'd still be running around.
Yeah, I mean, nothing's keeping me out of the woods.
No.
Not saying something couldn't keep me out of the woods. Like, I don't know how I'd react to a sighting, or it's either going to be like, fuck the woods, or it's going to be, I'll be back next week.
Yeah, I can't see Stevie coming back up to the Mogollon Rim.
Why? Are you kidding me? That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to go back next morning. Next day.
Oh,
go back. I was begging him to take me back up there.
that would be awesome. That really would be awesome.
I do.
If you guys came back up here, that'd be awesome.
I promised Jay I'd go back and get his Ray-Bans.
I got him.
I bet they are. I mean, nobody goes where we were at. There was no signs of human activity for years, you could tell.
You should hear the howls at Falling Hunt Camp near
Holland.
Talladega.
Holland's Hunt Camp.
Hollins?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Hollins.
Hallins. Holland.
Alabama. We passed by Talladega.
We did.
Near it.
We were near it.
Near it. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to give away your location, but I mean, there's some spots right around Trout Lake I've seen like that just look good to me. I don't know.
And that's right here, dude.
That's right across the street.
There's a nature center in there, I believe.
Yeah, I know where, and yeah, there's. I'm telling you, you're in it. You just got to go get it. It's.
Hey, Mike, my sister and I used to go down to Alaire State Park. We used to hear some weird shit.
Damn right. Yeah, you just gotta be open to it. It's there. If it's fucking here, it's there. Excuse my language, but if it's fucking here, it's there. You know, like I bumped into where I had my first encounter. Like if I gave it away, if I gave that location away and showed it to people, you'd be like, "Get the fuck out of here! No way!" Like I could give her shit less, like you know.
But you hear stories of these things living in just outside the city limits, or you know, in weird places.
Yeah.
Well, where I was screamed at the last time, there's neighborhoods surrounding that area.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in the forest, but outlined with neighborhoods on both sides, pretty
Chris
much.
Jarvis says in the 70s we were told the only things in the woods were animals, rednecks, and hippies growing weed.
So, you know what I want to know is really like, because I really want to know if it's true. Is there's this video and it's been out forever of this guy. He was just like mushroom hunting, and something just screams and he's like, well, guess it's time to go. You know,
I've seen that actually.
Yeah, and like that was what I heard when I was with Elena. Like when we were like, that's what we heard. I heard it. There was like coyotes. Then I heard that. I screamed for her. I'm like, get out here. And she's like, what? I'm like, come here. I'm like, shh, you know. And then right away, like the coyotes started screaming again, and then again that like deep guttural, like, you know, like it just sounds like a pissed off man screaming at the top of his lungs, but like, oh, like I mean, and it just echoes like it. And I don't know how to explain it. Like you just like you feel it, you know what I mean? And it's just like, oh, it's so cool. But like to hear it just like solo by itself like that is like something special too. You know?
Northwood says, I never thought I would have an encounter in the city limits, but that's where things have happened.
Yeah, like damn, Kimmy, what are you driving a tractor?
I'm right. I'm getting motion sickness. I'll bring you back up, Kimmy. Just get settled. Wow.
She was taking us to the loo.
Patrick Vine said the hardest part is not knowing what rules apply while staring at it, hoping it's not hungry.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. That's probably why I think so much and so little, like in so little time went through my head. That's why I think I just dropped to the ground. You know what I mean? Like I just fucking went down. Like it wasn't like, oh man. There's no rule book for that shit. You know what I mean? Like there's no rule book. Like when a bear attacks you, play dead. You know, if it's one of these, you know. If it's a black bear, you know, you do this. If it's a brown bear, you know,
fight it. If it's a brown bear, play dead. Yeah.
Like there's no rule book for this shit. Like
I don't think I could play dead for a bear. I don't know.
And I could tell you all day that they're kind and gentle and this and that, and that's my experience. I don't know what yours is going to be. You know what I mean? If you're with me, I can, you know what I mean? I could pretty much say that that's what we're going to get, right? Because I've done this before. You know what I mean? I've just done it so many times at this point. Like, but now I don't want to just send out, you know, Billy Joe in the middle of, you know, Colorado into the middle of the mountains and be like, yeah, they're going to be cool with you. Just go out there and, you know, start hanging out and
bring some beers. Yeah.
Because I just don't know.
All I know is both times I've been screamed at, I ran. I ran both times.
Well, when I got screamed at the one time, I had something scream in my face. Like
Oh yeah, this was me too.
I didn't see anything.
Me either.
I should have been able to, but I didn't see a damn thing.
I've said it before.
And I wasn't by myself that time either. That was the guy came up from Alabama. He kept coming and coming because he kept having experiences. So he kept driving up from Alabama, and I haven't seen him in a while. This shit got.
I wasn't the only one that heard it that night. I was.
Jay Fritz says I used to go into the woods because the neighborhood girls would skinny dip in the creek.
Jay.
I took comfort in every time I've had an experience, someone else has been there. Someone else, like that night that I got screamed at, where I turned around and I should have seen it. I sure as hell kept feeling it. There were 5 other people there that night that heard it too. And my coworker thought I was the one being attacked. It sounded like a female just being brutalized.
Yeah.
He thought it was me. He come running. He saw me as soon as I cut the corner, and I come hauling ass up. But yeah, he came flying out of the office. He's in the office where windows, doors, everything's closed. I could hear it clear as day. He didn't realize I was as far away as I was when it happened.
Damn, Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie says he was chased by a barren land grizzly bear.
Jeez.
I felt like nothing but a protein mass.
Right?
Not a good way to feel.
I mean,
that's why I'm not going in these damn waters down.
They're just a tank. They're a tank. Like they're just that. They're a tank. You know, black bears. Like when I encounter black bears, like I don't know why. Like, but like, most of the time they go the other way. They mind their business. They might eye you up a little bit, but like at least in the Catskills, now they're different everywhere, right? But they don't even really hunt deer there. You know what I mean? They're really pretty much dumpster divers for the most part, or like trash. They rip up your shit. They rip up your camp. But I tell you, when you see one barreling or like just coming through the woods towards you or whatever, I had one occasion where this guy was chasing it out of his backyard, and I was parked. My truck was 100 like yards behind me, 100 whatever, give or take. And this guy was chasing. I could hear him screaming, and he's yelling at it to get out of his yard. And there's no fences, and the thing's barreling, like, and you know, like, whatever. It was coming beelining for me. You know what I mean? Whatever made it just stop on a dime. And there was this tree. I mean, I tell you, this tree was huge. Like, and it picked it up like it was nothing. Just moved it like just huge, gigantic tree. Just see what was under it. Stopped on a dime to see what was down there, just with one paw. Like, you know, like they're strong as hell. Like,
I've dealt with, you know, some black bears here in Florida. I kind of got bluff charged by one over at one of the state parks, the Springs. That was a small one. It wasn't. I mean,
yeah, but it was big enough.
It would have put a hurting on you if it really came
for sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, when we lived in Woodstock, we used to have the like if I was on the island, the trash would pile up right outside the door. So Mama Bear always knew it was an easy meal, and I would come back to trash everywhere, and she would sit the 2 cubs right on our steps and give a shit, you know, like they don't care. Like in those types of areas, they're so protected. They have to do something really, really, really bold. And she wasn't put down until, I mean, she was doing a lot of bold things. She went in she destroyed somebody's back door. Some lady. It sounds like a nursery book. Some lady was baking a pie, and she went upstairs to take a nap, and this bear ripped down her back door, came in, didn't just eat the pie, you know what I mean? Ate everything in her kitchen, destroyed her kitchen, and then took a nap, like right there.
Jeez.
So when this lady came downstairs, she saw the mess and whatever, they had no choice, because at this point it's a nuisance, because it's
Well, it invaded. Yeah,
it's coming to a domestic, and I mean, it's been doing this everywhere else and you know what I mean? But they don't really do much about it except send people out to like chase it away, or if they can, they trap it, bring it somewhere else. But for the most part, they're pretty protected. It seems, at least in like Catskill Park, you know what I mean? I don't know about everywhere else, like Ulster County and stuff like that.
I was reading what Jamie said. He said that's why I believe people smell Sasquatch sometimes, and sometimes they don't. If it's been feeding, dried blood, etc., will stick to the hair, in its hair, and rot. Well, because that's what you hear. Is it smells like rotting meat,
Rotting flesh, or
and it's fucked up skunk. Rajesh, welcome. That's how you pronounce it.
Pie is important.
Huh?
Goodens. He says, I mean, a good pie is important. I don't usually have the chat up, but because I'm on my laptop, I actually see it today. I wasn't really looking until I saw that.
So you don't think we curse too much on this show, do you?
But who said that?
Recently, last show, there's a comment where it was like, this show has gone downhill, like fast, like
the language.
Yeah, it's almost X-rated, and
my
children watch
watching.
this. I'm like, it's not meant for children, and we try to be respectful.
We are respectful.
We might get a guest that
goes off the rail or off
a little bit.
Mike?
I don't know. I curse all the time. I mean,
Marissa said, "Shit, no, Mo."
Fuck no.
I grew up like with the do as I say, not as I do, and so do my children. I
don't feel that the show is intended for children.
It's not.
Rated,
that was
it's rated, I think, 18 and older.
Yeah, no, it's an adult channel, but if you let your children watch it,
that's up to you.
That's on you. We're not outwardly vulgar, like we're not being nasty, and we're being descriptive.
If somebody threw kids in there, that was a reach. Like, oh, there's kids.
Whoever said that their children.
Yeah,
but this is also someone that 8 months ago
said
I hate Canadians.
Yeah, accused him of hating Canadians. I'm like,
and I remember addressing it 8 months ago. It's like that's silly.
Miss Dills from
I goof around.
Yeah, Miss Dills a mod.
Yeah.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. You don't hate Canada.
Yeah.
It's not the only scenario.
So we're not trying to insult anybody or
Yeah.
Most of the stuff.
Christy said, "Well, it's called WTF."
There's a hawk to it coming.
There you go. So
you're
lucky that I put fascination in that.
Except for when WTF Mike comes on. I said that. He goes over, he crosses that line, but I tell him when he does. And if you're listening, Mike.
Danny's like, sorry if I offended anyone. I got a foul mouth. No, dude, we don't.
Prospecting said it. The kids cuss more than adults nowadays.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's usually at the adults.
Yes.
I don't apologize for cursing. I mean, I honestly, who gives a shit? It's like I used to be like, oh, I'm sorry. Let me try and clean up my line. No, you know what? I can't be.
Said, I thought it meant welcome to Florida. That one does.
This one.
That one does.
That one means welcome to Florida up there.
That's what
you can't see it. That's the WTF up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta try and find some stuff to bring you guys. I had some shirts, some New York shirts today at Walmart, and then my cart started getting way too expensive, and they went back. So sorry. Use souvenirs.
Don't buy us anything, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I got enough. I got enough stuff to send. Like,
Gary Johnson, intermission time. Yep, sure is.
If parents don't know what the kids are up to, that's bad parenting.
the Hawk Tua thing has me dying. That Bristol said. Yeah, it's it's a long story. It's really not, but we won't go into it.
Yeah, it I guess it bugs me when people say, "Oh, it's gone downhill." It's
it's
so
negative. We're
you
not
know?
negative. We avoid all the bullshit.
I'm wondering how is it negative?
It's not. It's not.
Well, Sandra says too much foul language can break the conversation for me.
Oh,
I get it. If
get
it's
that.
excessive,
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like I try, to an extent I tried to, dumb it down a little bit, but like I can't help it, like, and I learned that that's just who I am. Like I got F-bombs in me,
Oh, so do I, dude. So do I. I
probably have
control
more
it
than the
here. I
both of you.
control a lot here.
I'm pretty sure I have more than the both of you put together.
Yeah. But
I definitely have a potty mouth.
I hear F-bombs out of her mouth 10 times a day.
Every time I heard something.
Drop something. Fuck.
it's good though. Like it's good to an extent, because like if that's who you are, you gotta let it be. Like you gotta let it roll.
I release.
Hey Rex,
Yeah,
how's it going?
You gotta let it roll.
Prospecting says kids hitting parents and cussing makes me mad.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's also
And James Lucas,
schools
how you doing?
out, no babysitting from teachers.
Said it. If people
Says
don't
Mark.
like it, turn it off.
Exactly. James,
I
welcome.
didn't say it to that extent. I said there's choices.
Right.
People choose to watch. People choose to listen.
Yeah.
They choose to let their children listen.
We are a hangout within the Bigfoot community. If people want to tell their stories, come tell or whatever, but we're not.
Read.
I'm not going to sit here and lie. Yeah, I saw Bigfoot, or whatever. It's just I don't have that experience. Would I like it? Probably. I say that now. I might regret it, but cross that bridge if one day I come to it.
Yeah, I don't think you'll regret it.
So we're more of a hangout, within the Bigfoot community.
We are.
I am a definite enthusiast of the subject. I'm not afraid to talk about it with anybody. I don't care what somebody thinks. Doesn't faze me in the least. I'll talk about it with anybody. Some people are like, just I've been in the woods for 40 years and haven't seen a damn thing. And other people are like, it's funny you should mention that. And they have a story.
Or they know someone that has had a story.
Well, that's why I make it a point to say too, like that I walked those trails that I walked where I saw it, like where I bumped, like 5 years I was walking those trails and religiously, like daily, 2-3 hours a day, maybe twice a day, over and over and over and over and over and over. Didn't know or hear or see or think a thing, right? You know what I mean? Until it was. And like, like I've been hunting for 40 years. So what does that mean? Like you put up a tree stand and sat in one spot?
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? Like,
No, I know.
I just don't get it. Like,
Jane says, who determined that certain words were curse words? Some man? Maybe these expressive words are a source of power, and these people have deemed them offensive.
Well, that's a conversation I have with Elena a lot, because they like words that are offensive here or like
are
certain things here, like over there they're used so like differently and like
loosely.
like she'll be walking and like she'll say something to someone. I'm like, whoa, I'm like, what? I'm like, what's that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'll be like, what?
Because here it would be offensive.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh shit, and like it's like no, like they just asked for a cigarette, and I'm like, oh, like like, oh shit.
See, now this is interesting because Gate Smasher says I didn't know I had a story until I left the res. I thought everybody knew.
That's fucking cool.
Think about it, because the way you're raised, if it's there and that's part of your growing up, you would assume that, well, everybody knows about this shit. And then you've come to find out that, oh, no, they don't.
Yeah, that's cool.
Jane says shit means store high in transit. Booting term.
Yeah, Jane made our first donation, so I'm gonna figure out how to help, like, send it to you guys for like gas or whatever.
Mike Moore, what's up? Don't send anything to us.
No, what are you? Just bring your ass
here. Bring your ass here. Don't.
No, sorry, cussing.
Oh, fuck that.
No, don't. You worry about yourself. Don't worry about us.
That's what it's about. Like, I want us to be able to like do shit. Like,
bring it with you. We'll
figure it out.
All right, whatever.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Hey, Bobby.
Bobby Yunts. Jims, what's happening? Can somebody else come up here? I'm tired of looking at that. So yeah,
Patrick says I was in the wild significantly for 30 years and still wish I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, they say ignorance is bliss. And I guess that's what I'm going with is until I see it, ignorance is bliss.
Richie,
I'm aware, but
look, where's this guy been? Get him before he disappears, Richie.
Get him.
What's up, Richie?
I haven't seen him in a while.
Miss Till.
Yeah. Bigfoot sharks himself.
Do you think he giggles?
That's why I giggled.
Hit that link if you want to come hang out. Good to see you, Miss Dill.
You know, it's what said, if ignorance is bliss, my ex must be one of the happiest people around.
Just a grinning idiot. What else is in here?
Oh, I got me this nice neck pillow for the plane.
There you go.
Yep.
Guys, the link is in chat, so click on that link if you want to come hang out. BS, we got, let's see, we've been doing this hour and 11 minutes.
All right.
Well, on mine. Yours is always off.
14:03.
Yep.
Jamie's like, if Sasquatch farts, does he wave it over to his friends?
Damn.
Just stand upwind of him. Or downwind. I don't know. One of them.
What happened to Kimmy? Is Kimmy backstage?
No, she dropped out.
Okay.
That's right.
So you're telling me I should take my hoodie and sweatpants out of my bag, Stevie?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Gay Smasher says, remember when Hillary Clinton said if the public really knew the truth, they would run screaming and shoot themselves. What did she know?
Right.
I don't recall that.
Public? Really? I don't even understand. I don't know anything about politics, though.
Abnormal Investigations, welcome. Good to see you.
Hey. Play Texas. I gotta stop reading the comments. I
Texas
never,
hold them up last night because Duke Power blew out again and beat Nick and Eric and wiped them out. Right on.
That's cool. God, it must have been hot.
Yeah, right. That's something I haven't done in a while is played poker.
Me either.
you guys have casinos down there?
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Like, we have to
Yeah,
go.
but-
Like, I think we have to go out of state, but it's not like far. But like Foxwoods is like across, in Connecticut. So is Mohegan's Sun.
If you find a Bigfoot sleeping in the woods, do not put its hand in warm water. I saw that Jack Link's commercial. I thought those were great commercials. Messing with Sasquatch.
Oh yeah, of course.
Man, the Dr. Squatch is coming out with all sorts of products. I have their chapstick. It's like a Squatch sized chapstick. It's like this big thing, and they got a couple of different kinds. They got like, cream.
I think I have one bar of soap.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of stuff either, but they're coming. I mean, they've come.
Miss Dill, thank you for posting Mike's link.
Oh, thanks, Mister. Thank you, guy. Somebody
James,
else came in. Dan,
Bouncing out.
Robert.
Jay, take care. Hey, when Mike gets here, we'll hook up.
Yeah,
Jay.
for sure. He's talking,
And
about
I'll catch the biggest.
he was talking about going to eat. He named a bunch of restaurants nearby.
I'll
Can't
catch.
split the difference and just do the mason jar.
Right?
What were you gonna say, Mike?
I'll catch the biggest fish.
I did catch a bass earlier out here.
So he says.
I did.
Yeah.
No
Sorry.
proof. No proof whatsoever.
Well, he did film an alligator or two, and finally an LIB size lip balm.
I had to fish around the alligator.
That one alligator that you were like, oh, let's see, like that fuck it, that fucker was big. Like,
The ones that are right out here aren't
They're
very
not that
big.
big.
They're 3 foot. But
Well,
I saw one
we'll
They're
see
not big compared to the ones that are out by his marina.
when I
where I
catch.
work.
Those are dinosaurs.
I saw one that was probably pushing 9 foot. It had a big ass head on it. And it was like 12 feet away from me. I'm sitting on a dock and it's right there.
Yeah. There's some. I mean, I'd love to go to like the Everglades one day, and do like a tour. You know what I mean? Like really see some crazy shit. Like, cause they got like them fan boats down there, and they just go ripping. Yeah.
That's a trip.
Yeah, that's got to be crazy wild. Like
Next week, Bobby. She's asking when are you coming?
if I say I'm doing something, it's pretty much like it's like I don't really.
We're spontaneous.
Yeah, I'm spontaneous. Let's put it that way.
No, but we talked about it for a while, and then finally it was like fuck it.
Yeah.
You wanted to do it.
Yeah. We were trying.
Tracy, welcome.
We were trying to work around like days off, and stuff, like when they had time, and like when I had time.
Tracy, sorry.
Good
Take
night,
care.
Tracy.
Not a big fan of the heat. I was gonna wait like a couple months, but shit worked out this month, and bing bang boom, here we go. We're off.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
It will.
Yeah, it will.
Gate Smasher says since I was growled at, fell Burn Park in Inglis, which vibrated my bones that made my dog take off running back to the truck. And he's a hunting dog. I was waiting for something to jump out. Nothing.
Wait, ground fell. Wow. That's some powerful stuff.
Well, we'll just have to see what we can See what we can see.
Yep.
See
Yep.
what you see?
That's right. Yep. That's right. That's kind of why I want to bring. I want to bring my flashlights. Like they're very, they're very bright, but there's also the ones that have like the different colors. It intrigues different things. Like I don't know, whatever. I'm just very accustomed to my things. You know what I
I
mean?
get it.
I've put certain energy into my things. Does that make
We
sense?
get it. You like your things.
I know it sounds so stupid, but like they're like my little good luck charms.
Miss Dill says, "Why was the pizza grumpy? Because he was crusty."
Yeah.
Click that link. Come hang out. Roger Blair, how are you?
You need for a sweatshirt down in Florida. Oh, more like tank top and shorts. I'm like I don't know how cold it gets inside, but like you know what I mean, like how cold your air conditioning gets. But
Do you have thin blood?
like my AC in here gets like cold as shit. So like I'm always in a hoodie and sweatpants. So I'm like I said, like I'll pack.
He's gonna pack how he wants to pack.
Yeah.
Then I can say I told you.
Oh, you got a dog there, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Cuddle time.
You might not like it.
Yes, you will.
You know.
Gonna learn to love me. TSA is gonna be like, why do you have all these treats? Why do you
Dog toys and
That might be pack your raincoat and mud boots. So.
Well, I think when I get there, like Walmart has like these like $20 like overall like boots that like rubber boots that you put over your shoes. You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna get a pair of those.
I stay out of the mud and the muck.
I'm scared I'm scared to death of snakes. I in my
I
mind,
told him, don't worry, I'll go first.
She goes first.
I go.
I know, I get it, but it'll be my luck that like the fucking like this.
The one in the trees you got to work.
Yeah,
People find it so surprising that like I'll go like into Bigfoot territory, no problem, whatever, like this, that I do all these things, but like you show me a rattlesnake nest, or whatever, even the littlest, tiniest snake, and it's not about them like
a girl.
yeah, it's not about it's not like I can hold them like in domestic situations, but like in the wild, like they scare the shit out of me.
Richie, it was good. We had a good time.
Pretty good.
It was what's the word?
Interesting.
Different.
Intimate.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because we hung out like the whole time. Like we did the show, we did like the conference, we did the bar, the restaurant, we hung out, so we had a good time.
We got to hang out. It was very good.
So it was good to meet everybody.
Abnormal senses. He sends his family in first.
Yeah, no, Maya's a good dog. She's a good dog. I think a few people, Richie knows. She's met it. Sharon Guy.
Jay,
they've all met her.
Them tree trappers.
good as daughter said, gonna need body armor, LIB. Them tree droppers will get you. No,
I'm if I have boots on, I'm okay.
I'm the same way with creepy crawlers.
There's ticks out there, so
Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna like I'm not gonna bring. I'm gonna just I'll do a Walmart trip when we get there, and then just
bug spray.
Get all the basic shit I need. Because I know damn well, like, I was in Walmart today, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to buy this and these little containers and all this shit, and then I'm like, if they throw it out and I go through all this work, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm like, I'd rather just get the travel size shit when I get there, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then use what I need, basic things. Like, what do I need? Deodorant, a toothbrush, fucking
Your basic shit.
Yeah, some soap.
I thought he was saying soy sauce.
Sounds like, well, whatever, you're into
I'm like,
it.
It was my
Speaking to you.
stutter. It was my stutter. You made fun of me. I'm leaving.
Oh.
No, I'll be right back.
Oh, Lord. I said that's all we're going to do is laugh. 90% of the
Richie
time.
says, I want to go to Washington Bigfoot again. 3 crazy days. Yeah, he drove out there for that one.
Yeah, I
that
remember.
Bigfoot conference out in Washington State. Prospector says, I hope you get to come back to Alabama soon. September. I want to maybe, hopefully, get back that way.
Around the end of September, maybe.
Yeah. Got a friend I'm going to go see again. Little interesting piece of property he has in Alabama.
Well,
supposedly this time of year, September to
October,
first 2 weeks of October, his property is active, more active.
Well, no matter where I go, the next time I go hiking anywhere in the woods, I'm bringing a little seat, one of those little. I know.
Two of them out here.
That's what I'm saying. Well, now I know. Yeah. Now I know that's what I need. I can hike and hike and hike and hike, and I'm perfectly fine. But then when we stop, that's when I'm dying. I mean, I have to sit, relieve the pressure off of my legs, but I can hike forever, it seems, and be fine. I just can't stop.
We're scroll back a little.
I'm reading what Dill wrote. Who is the toothbrush's main squeeze? Toothpaste. Squeeze on in here. And she posted the link. Thank you, Miss Dill.
Bob Gimlin will not be doing Bigfoot conferences anymore.
No, I saw in 2018. That's cool.
I'm just glad that Mike's, excited about coming down here. He's like, he already knows about this preserve, and
he's already looking on the maps.
He's been doing his
research,
his homework.
Yeah,
it'll be a good time. I'm glad he's getting away. He hasn't been out of the Northeast for a while.
Yeah.
So
this will be a good break.
He'll get up. He gets up to the Catskills and stuff, right? But as far as getting out of that area, it's been a long time since you got out of there, huh?
I haven't been on a plane in a while, like probably since the Army.
Wow.
Probably a good 15 years I haven't been on a plane. But I went through many, many years of being afraid of like crowds, and then like all that bullshit, and I'm still gonna be the guy in the airport watching, like the see something, say something guy, like, but I'm watching everybody like who puts something down and walks away from it. Like, I'm that guy. But
hey, you got to do something to pass the time.
Well, like, luckily, like, I was able to get it out of the local airport, and like, it's a small airport. It's not like JFK or MacArthur, LaGuardia. It's called MacArthur. It's this little tiny, like, it's easy. It's easy. You get there, you go right in. Like, there's no lines really. Like, it's cool.
Oh, that's good. you know.
And land, I think we're landing. And I don't think I've ever been to Orlando. Like if I did, I was young. I don't know if I've ever flown into there.
You're not missing much.
The airport's huge. It is.
A lot of
I don't know anything about the airport.
It's easy to navigate.
I don't even know who I'm flying with. Like I didn't even give a shit. I saw the like good price. I was like,
What was it? I forgot.
Frontier, I think.
Yeah.
Here, yeah. It's probably like it's probably just a renaming of somebody.
Kate Smasher says, I'm sitting in a tree behind Walmart for internet connection. There's nothing but woods behind me.
That's awesome.
Northwood says the last time I flew in a big plane was in 1992. With all the time I was stuck in a plane when I was in the Air Force, I don't feel much like flying commercial anymore.
Yeah.
I don't mind flying. I just have the worst shit luck of any person that ever lived when it comes to trying to get on a plane.
This is true.
Well, I was like,
this is true.
Southwest came to mind right away because Southwest is one of but I've just been hearing horror stories about them. I like to fly JetBlue, but I really just went with
the last time I flew was 10 years ago.
I just went with who was cheapest, you know what I mean? And I sent you guys the itinerary and you were like, fuck, I don't give a shit. Just get here. And I was like, all right. If you said whatever, it's like
no, really, I don't want you waiting at the airport for us to get there, and
I don't think you will. I think the timing will be right.
Yeah,
I think it'll be just right.
Yeah, because
It's up. How are you?
If you finish the show, when I land, by the time I get out there,
the show lands at 11. You're not landing for another
hour and 45 minutes.
That's perfect timing.
Right.
By the time they land the plane and he gets off and gets through and gets out on the sidewalk for us to scoop you up, it'll be perfect timing. We'll just be pulling up.
Right. Yeah.
Says her.
Yeah, no, I think it's pretty accurate.
Just got to make sure we get a nap in before the show. It's the only goal.
We'll be getting home around
4.
Yeah, 4 in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah, good times.
And
be nap time by then.
And then I think the return flight is early as shit.
Yeah, it's a 6 a.m. flight. But
yeah, so get to get there early. But I don't give a shit.
Well, Stevie's got to go to work. She goes back to work that morning.
Morning. So you'll be riding with me. Well, I'll be riding in with you to the airport.
Bobby, he's flying into Orlando. Robert Denduven says, I have you all beat. I haven't flown since 1967.
Wow.
Why have you not flown for 56 years?
I know people who live in Harlem, right? And they literally have never left their block. And they will argue with you to the death that they have everything they need right there. Why would I leave here when I got everything I need right here? Why would I they won't get on a trip? Why would I go? Who gives it? Who needs to see Manhattan? I could see it on TV.
My mother never flew her whole life. She said if God wanted me to fly it, he gave me wings. She never got on a plane. Never.
That was like me they used to invite me to do airborne school all the time. And I was like, I'm not, jumping out of a good airplane. I'm not, I'm all right with that shit. But we did do, I used to get, when I was in Korea, I used to get signed up for everything. That's how I got into all those fighting tournaments and shit. My friends signed me up for combatives training, and then they saw how, how well I took to it. And next thing you know, I was like in all these tournaments, but I was also doing like drown proofing, which then turned into like competitive, like the events where you had to do these things with like jumping out of helicopters and like landing, and you have to like swim fast and get your gear. And like you have to like untie your boots and tie them together and put them around your neck, and then you have to like literally, I know it sounds weird, but you have to take your like pants off and flip them inside out and like catch air and like
tie the legs.
Comes a flotation, and then you have to like, and then like they send your gun to the bottom, or your weapon sorry. Or they send your weapon to the bottom and you got to go get it. And there's scuba divers everywhere rescuing people like throughout these events, because people are literally drowning. Like, I mean, like there's underwater helicopters. You got to go down there and like go in its wreckage and like, so they're pulling this helicopter up and down, and it's a makeshift helicopter basically. You know what I mean? It's not like it doesn't have a propeller and all this shit. It's just like the guts, But it's this huge like warehouse with a gigantic pool, basically. You know what I mean? And like, there's just all these events, and like you're just competing, and oh god, they sent some people in there that should have never been near water, like ever.
Northwood says, I have a couple of cross-country train trips on my bucket list.
That would be awesome.
Really awesome.
I've never been on a train.
Get a sleeper car.
Or
whatever, the little...
cabin.
Yeah.
Like in Korea, the trains are amazing. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie Bullet Train.
Yeah.
But I've been on one of those, and they're the bullet trains, and they go, north and south through Korea. And they're amazing. As you walk through, there's like all different cars. Like they have like ones that's like a restaurant, one that's like a party scene, one for kids. Like, it's got like a bunch. Like they have other ones that are like quiet, total quiet cars, and like it's. I don't know.
Real quick, Abnormal Investigations. We're here Tuesdays and Thursdays, same time, 9:00 Eastern.
It's good to see you.
Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, good to see you. I gotta get up with him. I've been back and forth with him for months about linking up. He's invited me on his show like 200 times, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it, and then I just flake.
No, I got some invites. I gotta confirm, and start setting dates to do some other shows.
Yeah.
A room on Amtrak is not cheap, but will be better than trying to sleep in a regular seat. Oh, dude, I went from Boston to Flagstaff on a train, and I didn't have a cabin. I just had a seat. I would go out to the observation car and crawl up in a corner just to try to catch a nap because I couldn't sleep in those seats.
Yeah, it's impossible.
But it's an interesting, it's a cool way to see the country.
I bet.
And then I've been from Flagstaff to Los Angeles. So basically I've been coast to coast on a train.
Nowadays they have this rental thing now, this thing called Turo, and it's similar to Airbnb for cars. And they literally you can rent it's like instead of going to a rental company, you could go into personal people and rent their cars, and you can rent whatever you want, I guess. Some you can get fancy ones or whatever, but you can get a small car. Like my idea is I want to get a Prius and you know what I mean, and tour. You know what I mean? Tour the hell out of with it, and get 2,000 miles to the gallon. I get, my truck gets about 4, 5.
This still says Mo, because I figured out the definition of sharding. Shits and giggles. Yeah, shorts usually come with an uncomfortable moment afterwards.
I can present things? What the hell is this? Present. Oh, share screen, video file slides.
Yeah, if you had a video you wanted to share, you can present, you'd share whatever. Click on present. And
that's kind of cool. I don't know.
Yeah. He's just discovering things backstage. Right? Oh, what is this?
Ooh, what is this?
What is this?
Well, this laptop is like, from what I understand, like it's like a piece of clay, and like you could kind of make it do whatever you want. I've never had an Apple anything, but this MacBook is like supposedly like really something special, and I don't know what I'm doing with it, but it's cool. It's fast. Like everything I do, it reacts. It's cool. My son was on it, and he was like, "Look at this." And he goes to some page, and then he starts taking like the pictures on the page and making them spin, and like he's turning them into origami. And I'm like, how are you doing that? And he's just touching shit and hitting buttons. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then I'm sitting there, and I'm like, and he's like sitting there, and he's holding it. He's sitting in this chair that I'm in, and I hear him, and he's laughing, and he's like, I'm like, what are you watching? He's like, oh, and he was watching my channel. He was like scrolling through my shorts, and it was funny. And he's like, I don't think there's this one about this girl, and he's like, can I pet that dog? Can I pet that little girl? And it's a bear. And he's like, I don't think that's a dog, Daddy. I'm like, it's not. It's a bear. And he goes, oh, like the Home Alone. Like, it was so funny. But it was cute to see that he was watching my channel. Like, it was funny.
Mike said, no, Richie says, LAB, I guess you drive a Ford truck. What do you drive?
Oh, no, I have an Infinity QX56. It's just a big SUV. It's like
I drive.
It gets like 10 or 11 miles a gallon, give or take.
That's sad.
Yeah, it might get more. I don't know. I doubt it though. I use premium, and if I use highway, it does good. But yeah, Jane's been in it. It is massive.
Jane says we all need kids to teach us how to use these contraptions.
Right.
It's a true story.
He uses everything and like just goes. Like everything I have, he teaches me something.
Oh, sorry.
Let's move my.
I'm sorry.
For what?
Moving everything.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I was looking down. I moved the.
Yeah. No, that was weird.
Minute and 43. Come on. It's a freaking Hummer. Yeah, it's big. It's a big truck.
Gate Smasher says, I drive the wife crazy, which goes from 0 to bitch in record time.
Well, you figure the second row of my truck looks just like the front row. It has captain chairs. It has a center console.
Really?
It has cup holders. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then there's a third row that goes up and down. That's a bench seat, and then, but that's like always down. Like I always have it down. So yeah, it's cool.
See, that's why I like trucks. You can always put shit in that. You always have room.
It's good. It's the Nissan Armada is like what it's like compared to. You know what I mean? It's like it's almost the same thing. Kind of how Lexus and Toyota have the same thing going on.
Yeah, I don't know I'm having issues with my truck. Just I don't know what it is.
Mine's doing some shit right now too. But So I'm not going anywhere fast though.
Jane says I celebrate 66 years on this earth next week. Crazy.
No way. She walks more miles than I do every day. That's crazy. Not that it's old.
Christy says I have a mini van and it's great.
Minivans are as cool as they get. Like
They're versatile.
oh man, are they? They are just as good as it gets. It's like riding on. Oh, they're so smooth to ride. Whenever I rent something, I rent a minivan.
Jane, happy birthday early. We don't see you next week.
Yes. Happy
I'm sure we will.
birthday.
So.
I'm wondering what day.
Well, I don't know.
She said next week.
I'll get it out of her.
Excuse me. The 8th.
Very cool. So now I was wondering, we got to go on Thursday night. We'll be on, and that's the 4th. Luckily, the fireworks outside our window aren't until the 5th.
Richie's the 8th.
Richie says, "Oh, you're going to be 50 this year, huh, Rich? A big 5-0." I don't know. I saw it. Life started at 50.
I'm here.
Are you going live on the 4th? Yeah, but probably just from here. I don't think we'll have any fireworks out here to worry about. So it was either that or was going to go out on a boat and we're going to do the show from our phones and film the fireworks. But that would just be loud.
Yeah.
I mean, we have thunder around here and it's loud. Castle Dude, what's up? Good to see you.
Yeah. Whenever I'm
in August, this is Bobby.
Oh, look at what is that? A little goat?
Oh,
Is it a cow?
like it.
Yeah, maybe a little goat, maybe.
Prospecting 64 in February.
Right on. Old man.
Yeah, I'm a February too. Yeah.
57.
Bobby says, "Watch out." I mean, Bobby, listen to me. Richie says, "Watch out. I only date older than myself, Bobby."
Bobby says my daughter raises Nigerian dwarf goats.
Oh,
That is cool. 76, August 13th. Nice.
Damn, Jay.
I don't know. I just hit 40, so I'm like.
Northwood, you hit it on the head. Old enough to know better, still too young to care.
right on.
There's a song about that, Wade Hayes, called Old Enough to Know Better. What are blem eyes? Castle Dude says, I have a theory about headless horsemen. They're actually blem eyes on horseback.
I don't know.
Oh, what blem eyes are.
I'm sure it's hilarious. I don't know what they are though either.
So he says, "I was a young whippersnapper when I first came on here."
Yeah, this makes you older.
I was going to say, me too.
I'm just reading chat.
Chrissy says, "Dang, Ellery, I'm older than you are."
Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 40 now. I can't say 30s anymore.
It
It sucks.
I was gonna say everybody's older than LIB.
For the
Right.
most part,
He's
Yep.
a youngster.
Yep.
yeah, for the
We'll
most-
pick up some wee pads. Don't worry.
Mummies are beings from ancient lore with faces on their scrolled torso and no heads.
If it makes you feel better, I'm sure all you could run circles around me.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Yeah.
Talking about him. No, just kidding.
Faces on their torsos with no heads. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Castle Dude is younger.
Well, the majority, like the what's the word? Not demographic. Is it
Yeah,
demographic?
yeah. That's what mine says too. Like when I go into my analytics, it says my average age range is like the 25, like 27.
35 to death.
Yeah,
You know?
it says like 27 to 35, and then like 35 to but like most of it is like all like 40 and above, like, so it's always been that way. Like it's always been that way.
Chrissy says, LIB, I'm sure I would pass out if I went hiking with you.
Well, it depends, I guess. Yeah, like
How hard I push you, damn it.
I know, right?
it depends. Like I know my audience, you know what I mean? Like, and then like whatever people are down for, like I pick spots based off of that, you know what I mean? We can, like, if people are like unexperienced hikers, like I'll do like a small loop that's like beautiful or whatever, and then like we can like take it slow, and like there's a lot to do on the way, like, and a lot to, like or like places that are easy to get into, like people like TP Village, like people would be surprised, but it's like it's an easy hike to get into, and then you get to see like the biggest TP you've ever seen in your fucking life, like multiple ones, you know what I mean? But it's easy to get into because like it's an easy hike to get into. Like the trails are wide, like it's become somewhat of like a treasure almost, like it's like protected, take it or leave it, I don't know.
Harold says, yeah, right, Christy. You haven't passed out with me yet.
Jane, maybe we'll go stop by TP Village on the way to Brian's thing. It's not really far out of the way. Well, maybe. I don't really know.
It'll be dark tonight until the moon comes up soon.
Oh, I just saw all sorts of stars. It was perfect.
I think we've got possibility of rain coming up.
Don't know.
It's been coming up.
Freeze!
Freeze, take care, buddy. Good to see you. You got to get together soon, man. Reach out to me.
Yeah, if he's around, I'd love to meet him. He's so cool. Like, he's so cool.
He is.
Very, very, very generous too.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
he is very generous.
Yeah.
What am I looking at? I'm looking up radar.
Yeah, Jim, we'll be on Thursday for sure.
Castle-Deuce, has anybody had any ghostly happenings lately? Not lately.
No.
Not here, no. Over in.
Damn, rain's all gone.
Miss Dill, good night. Thank you so much.
We love you, Miss Dill.
Indeed.
We'll see you on Thursday, hopefully. Thanks again. And everybody that's modding for me, I appreciate you guys. I don't think I don't.
Absolutely. I sure do.
Still says like, sub, and blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
No, Bobby, I just looked. I thought it was supposed to rain, and it seems like it all cleared up.
That was a quick 2 hour, 1 minute and 50.
It was. It was.
Bobby, did you get rain last night? It thunderstormed like 2 in the morning here.
No, it cleared up. Earlier, it looked like we were going to get rain.
Chiro, how you doing, hon?
Cheat to the world.
It's a great show tonight. Good night, everyone. Good night, Gene.
They do a 24-hour stream. For anyone who doesn't know, they do a 24-hour stream, and they just have it on molt. I mean, they've dumped money into that shit because those are some beautiful cameras. Like, I mean, I've seen people post like whatever, but the cameras they got going out there are nice.
Chance, good to see you.
Hey, what's up, Chance?
Hey,
We'll be here on Thursday.
It says, hope all have a perfect Independence Day. You do the same, buddy.
Hope everyone is safe and
Yeah, be
have
safe. Don't play with fireworks. You know,
just throw
shit
quickly.
happens.
Throw quickly. Just keep your dogs safe this
Indeed,
Thursday. Yeah,
because
they
more
get
dogs,
overlooked.
more dogs go missing during the 4th of July and New Year's Eve than any other time of the year
Yes,
because
because
of
of
fireworks.
I literally curl up in the corner, like I have to turn on multiple TVs. Like I used to.
I got to do this. Well, I with my shepherd.
Yeah.
I'll stay inside with her, and
Yeah, he's a mess.
We'll be live.
They did one fire when I let him out earlier before the show, or whatever the show started, but I was gonna come in. One firework went off, like they were practicing or whatever.
Oh, same here.
He was
Right when the show started.
Yeah, he totally abandoned everything he was about to do. And I'm like, no, wait. I'm like,
He's like, yeah, no.
She knows we're talking about her. She's coming in there.
Yeah,
I gotta figure out what's wrong with my boat. Hopefully not my boat, but one of my boats is at the marina won't start. It's a brand new boat.
Really?
Won't start. Yeah, I've been having issues with the battery.
Something's draining.
There's no main shutoff switch. Normally, almost every boat has a switch that just kills the power, and this one doesn't have it. So something is draining the battery, and I've been having to jump it, or put a charger on it, and it would start right up once it got enough charge. But now it's got plenty of charge and it won't turn over. So loose connection somewhere.
Yeah,
oh, Bobby says I went out and got the microchips today because of the fireworks. No, I stay inside. I think Mike is frozen.
No, I'm here.
No. I was like,
asleep.
no.
I don't know.
I'm looking up just areas on here. I'm on X off road. I'm just looking up the topographical areas and shit.
Harold says, I know what's wrong with my boat. I don't have one yet.
They're not mine. I mean, I just work for the company, and
Like, what's Sugarloaf Mountain? Is that like an actual mountain?
Sugarloaf?
Yeah.
Not here. I mean, the one in where is it? New York?
No, there's one in Florida, I believe.
Oh, that I don't know.
There's no mountains in Florida.
I know there's a Sugarloaf up north. I don't know if it's Vermont or what the hell is it? Pennsylvania?
Highest thing you see out here is the speed bump outside the house.
I heard that Claremont's kind of hilly.
Well,
It is actually. It is. You're right.
Just south of Ocala, there's a whole lot of shit going on. Like,
Well, that's where we are.
outside of the Jumper Creek swamp, and we'll talk offline, but I mean, there's
We're south of Ocala.
you guys are in the we're gonna
I
have.
told you it's 10 minutes up, 10 miles up the road is
I didn't.
We're gonna.
forest.
I know, but I can't you know what I mean? I never really dove into it. Now that I know where you're at and we're going there, I'm like.
Bobby said Sugarloaf Mountain is by me where I live, where she lives.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was too far down the road from me. I was just like, "There's a mountain there."
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it was weird.
Never heard of it.
But I mean, we have places here called like Mount blah blah blah, and it's like not a mount at all. You know, there's nothing.
There's Mount Dora. Mount.
Yeah, the town
Yeah.
next to us is Mount Dora. Oh, there's no mountain there.
There's no mountain there. There's a big hill going up 441 though.
I guess that's it then.
Maybe. Their version of a mountain. Somebody's.
It's just weird because you're driving along. When you hit a hill, you realize it.
You notice it right away.
You're like, oh shit, we're going up a hill because it's so flat.
Yeah. I remember.
Hey, State, and have a good night.
I remember when I was in Florida. I was driving somewhere, and like we were. I don't know where we were, but there was like border patrol with the lights on the whole time, and it was so like I was dying laughing, like because like we're like, what are you doing here, dude? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and anyway, we ended up passing Lando Lakes, and I was like, you know,
and like, get some butter.
Butter.
Yeah, that's the first time. I'm like.
Butter.
I'm like, is that where it's made at? I'm like, is this, you know what I mean?
Prospecting, take care. Chance, be good.
See you on the 4th. Jane, good night. Thanks for stopping in.
I'll see myself out. That's easy.
Pleasure.
It's the easiest way to do it.
All right, dude. Well, we'll talk.
Yeah.
Hang out backstage and
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
hang out for a
Oh,
minute.
all right. I'll just wait. All right. I'll wait a minute. Okay. You boot me then.
Right on. I'll put you backstage.
Okay.
Thanks again, bro.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Well, those of you that we may not see Thursday, have a happy 4th. Be safe. Enjoy it. Hopefully
Indeed.
everybody has time off, even if it's the day. But yeah, we love you guys.
If you guys had a good time tonight, please hit that like button below. If you're new, subscribe, share it out, and leave comments. Nice comments.
Right.
No, I know, but no, if
Comments
somebody
of
has
any
a green,
kind of-
you know, whatever, you got a beef, put it in
Everybody
there,
has an
whatever. You know,
opinion.
we
It's
addressed
cool.
it
Yes.
as kindly as we can.
Right.
We appreciate it. All right, guys. We will see you Thursday. You guys have an amazing rest of your night. I'm just checking real quick. All right, we're good. All right, guys. Take care of one another. Take care of yourselves. Peace and God bless.